Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in Python mode because we're gonna do a lot of Python stuff. Python copy and paste. We're gonna Python most what we has on in our code, so it's not gonna be uh scratch doing a lot of stuff from scratch. Uh, but let's do a little recap real quick. And has the last video we done with the dropsheet multiplier, and it was very simple. This one it will not be that simple like this because let's go back to our list and we go to the next step, which is the three. And this one, we basically gonna use everything that I already have on arcade mode. That if you watch those videos of how the gameplay of arcade, you will know what I'm talking about here. If you don't know what I'm talking about those arcade mode, please go check out my channel and look the video of arcade gameplay. I did live stream for those, so it's gonna be in live stream. But what we're gonna do is take all the we're gonna spawn randomly targets, and then we when we get kills all those target, we have to engage a lock ball situations that we never see in my game because I never do it. And then when we lock those ball, we gonna engage make lab, and after engaging make lab that you done, we will start our fight. And so it's gonna this video probably is gonna be in a couple videos because it's gonna be a bunch of stuff that we had to do. I will go the most fast and brief possible, but we had to divide this in four because as you see here, first thing we had to do uh, random target spawn to kill, and then we have to do an action when we get that complete, and we have to create this action to how we lock those ball in these two scoops, and then when we get that complete, we're gonna active mech lab, and when we get out the mech lab, we will go to start a fight. And then when we're done with the fight, we have to go back and reset some new targets, and that and process and continue with the process that we was doing. So yeah, let me show a little bit here what it's our playfield look like a little bit, and talk what is those target if you didn't see it before. So we got 1 2 3 target here. We got four with one's uh drop target, and that in we got one here in the center and two more, so that make 3 4 5 6 7 targets. So that's are my targets that I has on the machine to kill stuff, but as well we I use ramps to kill targets as well. And in my arcade I also use this scoop as a target kill. So we're gonna add three more, so it's gonna be 10 targets. Okay, so basically we got 10 targets to play with, and the way that we're gonna do that, I will explain it in a little bit, but first let me recap a little bit. So we did our drop ship T, which is traditional light sequence. When this is get active, we'll active this, which is this event here, and this is gonna check how many uh, light it's been on, and then when all the light is on, we're gonna basically say something, and then we will uh, add a new multiplier uh, to our to our uh, to our playfield or our bonus, And then we're gonna reset back again. And one of the things that I didn't show in the other video that I forget to add, it was the light to complete turn off all the light of our drop sheet. So this is what this is gonna do. Turn off back the lights because I reset this, but I didn't reset the lights. So this is gonna reset the lights, and then basically we're gonna start over again. And when we get one here, we're gonna check how many points we got. So we have, if we got 0 point, we're gonna turn on this one. If we got the 1 point, we're gonna turn on this one, and so on, so on, so on. And basically that is our mod for drop sheet 2 times. So when we complete those on the top on the drop, that's what you got. Now, without further ado, let's start with the new uh, drop target sequence, and let's talk about it. So in my arcade missions uh, page, I got my all the codes for that mode that you see. So basically all this it, and we've been using some stuff here, and we will still using it. So don't kind of reduce stuff that we already been doing. So one of the things that this does is when arcade start, it just do the same thing, set up, start the sequence right here on the above. And this is sequence, what it does is basically select, it got a random here for select mission start sound, and then reset everything, active the mission, set some time, set save ball. And basically this is a sequence that I did according how many mechs you kill, it will be the target difficulties. And the first difficulty is gonna be this one, the second is gonna be this one, and the third is gonna be this one. So if you've been killing more, you had to fight more mechs, and that's the way that I did on that. But we basically gonna do something different. What we wanna do is we're gonna randomly change targets, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 targets right here, remember? And so all these 10 targets, we want to change it, and we're going to still using the same sequence. So when this is get on, we're going to turn on these 2 target. When this one get on, we're going to turn on these target. So we got more different targets everywhere. Okay, so and right here, more difficult get, the target get more difficult as well. So the sequence had you, like, you had to use, for example, like ramps to kill targets and stuff like that. So we had to find every target and kind of do a different sequence. So what does is when you select one, it starts sequence for that 2 targets, and you have to kill 4 targets, and then it will reset the health, and it will start a sequence. For example, in right here, I can say this is a medium, and then you got easy, and I think this is the hard one. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is, let's say that we got this sequence, which is medium, which is this one, 0. So if I hit here, we're gonna go here, and then if it's active, we're gonna start the timing and basically start the same ball, but we know how to do that. But we want to do this, so we need this part here, because this is how many target have what, how many target is being selected. It will go to this set. This set, how you see here, is a main menu. So basically everything that's in my, for my main menu, is for my widget. So it will show whatever target we got to the widget. That's what this is it. And it will be update every second. Oh, in this time, I get the setup is right here. So it's gonna every, oh, this is it. No, every, right here, American mission timer 0.2. So every 0.2 second, it will check and it will show on the screen how many targets you had left. So basically we need that because we want to show the player how many target is being selected in our traditional mode right here with this here. So we had to basically select this and I mean, it's gonna be the player one. The player, we have to select what player has on the drop sheet, which is gonna be here, drop target. And this one we had to, whatever, this is it. We had to tell her basically like this and update this one. So this is get update. Okay. And then the health, same thing. We see the health. And then over here is if you see the arcade mode, this collapse here basically what does is it take away uh one target when you complete to eliminate all the health. So that's why here is if health is 0 or less, it will do this. If it's not, it's not gonna do it. So basically, it will find what target is living is there, and it will eliminate it, and it will start over again. So that's what this is. So we can use that as well, because we can do multiple things with our bumpers. We just not need to do one thing. So right now, in the future, we planning to do the bumpers get health of the city, and that will increase your points. But as well, we can use it as every time you hit the bumpers, it will also take some life of your next target that you're fighting with. So okay, so what we're gonna do, and then the next thing that happened here is light shows. So this is the dumb lights. It will turn on whatever color I put here, whatever scenario that I want here, and it will keep it the dumb lights moving and doing stuff. And then other thing that we do here is the light check blink. So this is very important as well, because if we go here, what this does is every second it will blink the lights, whatever light it's on. So if this is active, the right target, this is right target, it will turn on the light. And then this is all the tree light, and then we got the right arrow on. We're gonna turn this eye and blah blah blah. Right. So all that is our lights target that we're gonna be using. So we need that as well. And then the last thing that does is check if every target is killed. Do the next thing, active more targets, and when those targets are killed, this is what we're gonna need. What condition, whatever we're gonna do on arcade mode, when you kill all targets, you start a fight. That's why it say here battle start. So we not need that, because what we need to do is basically do the same thing, but we had to create lockball situations. That's what we're gonna do after here. So now that you see the plan of what we need to do, basically what the only thing what we need to do is copy this. We don't need the event, so I want to copy up to here. Let's see, go to tradition, get back, go down here, and we're gonna start everything here. So we can start doing our mod path down here, and from here I don't need nothing of this. Okay, and the only thing that I need is actually just start a new health, because we start a target, and this is one of the scenario that we can choose to. Right here we got right target 1, right target 3, right orbit or arrow, left orbit, so we can activate both orbit at the same time. And we got here arcade right target 2, which is the one in the center, and then the left orbit. So we already have one here that it's similar, so we have to find another setup. So we probably what we're gonna do is just add a new one here. So get whatever is not here and just add it, just to make it. So and we got center bumper, right, the third one again, so we repeat another one. And then we got right target 2 and right target 1, which is basically a mix from this one. So let's go back to arcade, and let's go what we have here. So we got different multiple sequence in here. So we can also do this one, which is right 3, bumper, left ramp, and left orbit. That can be one sequence. Let's do that and just put it right here. More sequence. And what else we can copy? What sequence we got? Right, left ramp here. We need something that had right ramp. This got right ramp, left ramp, and this one. So this one is something that we don't have up there. So let's put it here as well. So you coming or what? Oh, I didn't copy. Copy. All right. Oh, I hit. Come on. Copy. Paste. There you go. So that's another sequence that we can do. This is another sequence we can do. And we can just move this a little bit back. And we can copy this and multiply here on the bottom just to look it nice. So basically this, it can be some different scenarios for killing those target, and we can do how many we want, whatever we want, and we can just add here. It's gonna be 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's what we will choose from 0, so 1 to 7, so 0 to 6. Okay, and so basically we got the first step, which is random spawn targets. And another thing is why we are doing pilot is because when we go to all traditional switches, you can see that I copy paste everything and kind of leave it the way it is, because for example, if we are drop target here, you will see that on the drop target I got already, if it's true, do this sequence, will take away 1, and then it will delete here 1 point to that, and then it will give you the points of killing the target. It will also reset the health, and it do everything that it need to do. It also give you the points of critical hits for bonus. So everything is basically set up. We don't have to do nothing in that part, which is good. And basically every target, every drop target has that. So basically in this area, we already done with what we gonna be doing in this mod. It's basically setting up, copying what is in arcade. So so yeah, one of the things that we had to do is we had to call the arcade here activation. So basically we had to do a function to start uh starting the sequence. So let's say add custom, and then we're gonna call these uh, targets targets uh, for T for traditional target traditional sequence, and that's it. Now we gonna start our sequence here, and but we had to call it up here. So we start target and T, that will show, hold on, right here. Now if we click it, we know it's going to this one. Now we had to basically copy this, because we can use this for all missions, because it no matter, I mean, we don't need this, but just leave it there. And then this will active this, and then we had to promote this. Same thing, new custom, and we're gonna call this timer targets T timer, and that is what we're gonna be doing every second. Or on this case, because yeah, we just setting up every second, so that should be fine. And then so basically the first thing is, so we're gonna do stuff before getting here, because one of the things what we're gonna do is use the time to to every, let's say every 25 seconds, we want to swap this and keep this active. And also we want to check if we still have target left. Okay, so to be able to do that, what we need to do, remember we got our drop targets here for players, and every player will have different targets, but every player will start with the same targets. And then as you been deleting target, it will be setting here when it's your turn. So it's right here. You can see that this is the setup. And so one of the things that we had to do is do that. So let's get the target here, and we're gonna get this, and we're gonna say if these numbers equal greater than 0, we're gonna continue to do a delay every 20 second. So every 20 second we're gonna do this, and if we still good, so return true if a is greater than or equal that b. So basically we're gonna put 1 here. It had to be equal 1 to continue changing targets, and if it's false it will not do it. So that's one of the things we're gonna do. So like that we run every 20 second, because this is gonna be per second, but I'm gonna do some we're gonna do some sequence. So first thing do, check that, and that's good. First we're gonna check, we're gonna set up what target is gonna be launching, and and then we're gonna go do some health. Now we're gonna have to go back to uh here, and we're gonna select, we're gonna copy uh everything that one code has, because we had to also prepare all scenario that would show here on, well, it's not on this one, it's on the one. Let's copy this, and then we copy this, go back to tradition, and go here. There you go. Now that we got this here, just put it right here down. We don't need this because we already set up this double save in the beginning of the player, so I don't repeat it constantly. That's up here. If you see, every player gonna have the setup, and every player will have the save ball right here system. So when this is running, this is gonna take care about the event of save ball. So now we don't gonna need this. We have to create a new variable to do this, because I mean we can use arcade and just confuse ourselves, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna do a new one. I think that is the easy way to just, because when you're thinking and coding, you just call by the name what you're thinking it have to be. So this one I'm gonna call it target targets no targets for key activation activate. So target T activate. So if it's true, it will continue, and if it's false, we're gonna turn off, and that's we'll get for us when we do right here. Okay, so all right, so far we're gonna bring this branch up to here. Second thing they're gonna do, if it's true, we're gonna continue. We're gonna get some time. Let's delete that one because this is for arcade time. Let's see, wait, do I need that? No, let's delete it and create our own. Say promote this and call it T, the traditional targets timer time, and that one we can just set up right here in the beginning. Can set up right here with no problem. Let me open a new one just for setup stuff. There you go. And we're gonna select this for 0.2 second. So because this is something that you have to be constant check. And then now we talk about that we need this, but we need to as well set this to, or not this, I'm gonna set our actual target players, which is gonna be targets right here. So now players targets, it will be shown in our widget, and our health it will show here. But you know what, let me see, let me think about it, because yeah, let me reset this, but let me just leave it the way it was. I'm thinking now that the only thing I had to do is on the timer here, just set this back as it is. So right here, set, so I can set this. I did it wrong. I had to set this. So arcade targets, no, target left to this. There you go. That's what I'm gonna do. So like that, it upgrades target left right here. So just the first thing it's gonna do is it's just set this to whatever this is it, and like that, I don't have to worry about it. Whatever the player, when whatever player change this change this, and this is can be expressed here, and I don't have to kind of complicate myself. And then as well, this is gonna work with same thing. Oh, let me fix this. I realized that I did something wrong here. Or I just want to take this away whenever this 10-second go, but before continue with doing this, so it's no wait for 10-second before setup a new health. Okay, so basically here is our code for that. And now first thing we're gonna check arcade times 0. This is another thing that probably we update, and then boom, we're gonna kill that. We're gonna do the lights, we're gonna check lights, let's stay there. Now we're gonna change all this here. We don't need this. This is for over there. We don't need this. an enemy. Add bonus. So yeah, because this is for completion of the one sequence, and you add bonus for a complete mission. Delete that. Nope, come on. Loading. There you go. And we're gonna delete this. And now, because this is gonna be standard for everybody, we have to make sure that everything's here. So we got 1, 2, and 3. We got drop sheet arcade, which is this is for the attack scoop. Left orbit. We need right orbit. Let's go back here. I think I'm gonna find that over here. 1, 2, 3. We got bumpers, target, right orbit. This is two, it's not over there. Let's copy it. Back here, paste. Why is that doing it? Copy, paste. Why? I do it like 3 times. Copy, paste. Why is not pasting? The pirate is not working. Up, copy, go that way, paste. There you go. I think it's not getting copied when I'm probably my control is getting bad or something. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 3. So right orbit, left orbit. This is bumper fires power. This is the center. The drop target that is on the center. And let's see what else we find over here. Another. Got that. Left ramp and right ramp. We don't got that. We do it this way. So let's copy. Oh, paste. There you go. And what else we missing? Let's see. So you know where I can see this better? It's gonna be right here in the lights. So I got target 1, 2, and 3. I got that one. Right orbit. Bumper center. We got that. Left orbit. Center. We don't got that. And we got left ramp, right ramp. Drop shit. Yep. We missing the only we missing is this one. No, wait. This one. Center. This is center fire. This is the one is on the side of the ramp right there in the center. I call it like that. So do that. And we should have 10. Let's see if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So now if this is false, if it's true, don't do nothing. If it's false, continue checking. Everything had to be false because we activating it. Everything is false. If it's false, come here. If it's false, come here. If it's false, come here. Now, if this is false as well, now we're gonna continue and do it once. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do here is if any of these targets are true, it never will call the function that we want. This is the sound. We can leave that sound. We don't need any of these, but we need the new activation of the mission. We want to deactivate this if we getting ready to if we get ready to start locking ball. So here is what the timing reset as well. So because we're gonna turn off everything, but we don't want to turn off this. We just want to turn off this part here. And then we can activate this back again. This can stay on. And so because that's another thing, because this is going to be changing target, we need to make sure we are off the target. So if it's zero, if it's zero, oh yeah, yeah, it's already here. So if it's zero, it will be false. So, and when this is false, this one will be false as well because we're gonna kill it right here, right now. And then, and so we had to make sure that we reset uh, but you know what? For prevent, I'm thinking about it right now. If just for prevent, let's do another branch here, and then if and this is true, and we're gonna put target active, just to make sure because I don't want to limit myself. So I'm thinking now that if we kill the target and this is false, I want to make sure this is true because if I put this false, now I can also reset the whole player. I can reset the player to because I need to do a sequence here for reset player. Whatever player is playing, just start back again with the drop targets. And that's another thing that we had to make sure we do it before we continue. Because if we forget that, then we're gonna get a bug, and it will never reset and stuff like that. Excuse me. So yeah, we don't need any battle. We need bonus. We need bonus. So timer. We don't need any timer. And health. Yes, we need health to 0 because we done killing everything. Then let's put this arcade timer sequence. We don't need it. We need some bonus pay. And now arcade reset. We don't need that. And basically for now, that's what we need. All right. So as of right now, we got some timers check. Every time we want to check if we have targets, if the player have targets, and then if the target is active, we're gonna be changing targets. We're gonna set in the beginning when we set targets, we're gonna set health to 100%, and then we will, because this is active, we get this active by in the beginning, I think so. Do I active this? No, that's another thing. We had to active players. So one of the things that had to be active in the beginning of the play, it will be the sequence. So let's active that right here. So we active that. So like this multiplier, remember in the past video, we make a co-multiplier -1. So that's the progress of time 2, time 3, time 4, time 6, and all that. So every time that you lose the ball, you will lose that progress. And you start over again. And as well, we're going to set this to active. And because every time that we start a new ball, we will continue for whatever target we got left. And now when we do the reset here, if you engage to happen this, to this happen, we have to do the reset. So let's do the reset right away. And the way that we're going to do it is basically same thing that we've been doing in other games, in other modes. It's copying this, multiplayers, check what player is playing. Do it right here. Checking what player is active. And then according the player, whatever player is active, we're gonna set that to reset. Inputs that. So let's say that player 1 target is active. Just set this to whatever this is. So we're gonna start over here with our players. What is the all players thing right here? Target for our players, and that's what we're gonna do it. Oh, simple as that. So if player one is playing, it will reset the player targets. Okay. Then we got player two, and we can do this. Oh my goodness, why you go up there? Player three, player four, and this it. And we can just put this in the center here. Multiply that. That's the reset, but it's look quite a lot. So what I'm gonna do is collapse node, and all this is gonna be reset t t target per players, and then this is it. Make it simple. Now I go here and just go output. So when these any of these get escape, why did that? I want to have it here. Take that away. Just one. That's all I need. So no matter what happened here, it will escape and continue the tick in the same matter. Okay, so this our escape, and now basically we got to reset this, and we got to delay this, but as well we need to do what we want, that is start locking balls. Let me check something real quick. Only a long time we got. Yeah, so I think that we are in good stopping point right now, because we already make the first random spawn to kill and then to engage lock ball. So right now we got this part done of randomly spawn to kill targets left, and then we need to do an engagement of the ball. Let me cancel this, not get crazy. So yeah, and then I'm gonna kind of reorganize a little bit. So next step will be, so when this is happen, we engage the lock ball, and we start a new sequence of locking ball, checking where lights and stuff like that, and continue with our desire of mode. Well, I think that's it for now. Thank you for watching. God bless, and I see you next.